Caffeine was discovered by Friedrich Ferdinand Runge, a German chemist. He was asked to analyze a box of mocha beans from a man named Johann Wolfgang von Goethe.
Caffeine has some very interesting properties. Molecular formula is C8H10N4O2. Caffeine has a molar mass of 194.1906 grams per mole, melting point of 178 degrees Celsius, and the melting point of 228 degrees Celsius anhydrous, and 234 to 235 degrees Celsius monohydrate. The physical appearance of caffeine is a white powder, and its smell is odorless.
Caffeine comes from different sources. It comes from many quantities of fruits, beans, leaves of some plants. Plants also benefit from caffeine because caffeine acts as a pesticide. It kills and disables certain insects that try to feast on the plant.
Even though caffeine may keep us up, it doesn't fulfill the need for sleep. It just reduces the amount of tiredness for a certain amount of time. Caffeine affects your heart rate, which we all know is pretty bad. The reason that caffeine affects your heart rate is because it triggers your body to produce epinephrine, also known as adrenaline. With the heart rate increasing, the blood pressure will increase also. After the caffeine is consumed, it is a short time until the heart will start to beat faster to supply the body with oxygenated blood. Also, caffeine has extra effects on the blood. It makes your blood more thick and sluggy because it increases the level of fat acids in the blood. Caffeine also gives some physical actions. Caffeine can give you a jittery feeling and make your hands shake a lot. It makes you less stable to stand with gobbly legs. It is said that if a child has excessive intake in caffeine, it will have an impact on their growth. It will slow down their growth rate. Caffeine has the worst impact on children because their bodies cannot tolerate it.
There are other positives of caffeine other than keeping you awake and keeping you energized. Caffeine can help prevent heart disease. Some beverages that contain caffeine, like coffee and tea, contain antioxidants. Some antioxidants contain vitamin C and E. For a long time now, caffeine has been known for helping people with asthma. The average consumption of caffeine in Canada and the United States of an adult is about 250 milligrams.
The average consumption of an adult in Sweden and Finland is close to 400 milligrams.
According to Health Canada, an adult should not have a daily intake no more than 400 milligrams of caffeine. Health Canada has set standards for child caffeine consumption. It is 45 milligrams for kids ages 4 to 6, 62.5 milligrams for kids ages 7 to 9, and for kids 10 to 12, it is 80 milligrams. Pregnant women are only allowed to have at most 300 milligrams of caffeine daily. Caffeine can be found almost everywhere. A lot of products contain caffeine in it, like coffee, black tea, soft drinks, chocolate, and energy drinks. Eight ounces of coffee has 115 to 175 milligrams of caffeine in it. Black tea has 40 to 60 milligrams of caffeine. Soft drinks like Coca-Cola has 40 to 60 milligrams of caffeine. An 8-ounce energy drink like Red Bull contains 80 milligrams of caffeine.
This is what happens when kids are highly dosed in caffeine. And JP.